Hello guys, welcome to aglasem.com. IIM Ahmedabad has released the application form for the Common Admission Test, i.e. CAT 2021 on 4th of August. The last date to fill the same is 15th September and the exam will be held on November 28, 2021. So if you're confused on how to fill the application form, please follow and watch this video until the end. The homepage will appear before you. Herein you'll have to select the register button if you are a new user. It's on the right hand side of the page. Click on it. A pop-up appears before the screen which tells the recommended browsers to fill the form. It also tells that the fields marked with asterisks are mandatory to fill for the candidates, otherwise the application form is not accepted. After you have read it carefully, please close the pop-up. Another pop-up appears, which is a privacy note, which tells that the applicant name, DOB, mobile number, email address have a purpose in the application form. These are used for the official communication to the candidates. So it is recommended and strongly advised that you only use your mobile number which is active and email address which is active, because OTP and login ID password, all of them are set on the mobile number or email address only. So after you've read it, please close the pop-up again. Now start by filling your registration details. These are basic details which the candidate has to enter. Enter your DOB, enter your email address, enter your country, your mobile number, enter the mobile number again, and click on generate OTP. First of all, it will ask you to enter the captcha which appears, then only it will send the OTP on your phone number and email ID again. Click on submit. After that, you need to check your IDs and your phone number for any SMS with the OTP sent. It can take about 2-3 minutes for IIM Ahmedabad to send the OTP on your given email ID and mobile number. So you'll have to have patience for the same. I have received the OTP here and I'm entering the same. Validated. So now that my OTP has been validated, I'll have to read the declaration form again and enter the CAPTCHA again. Click on I agree and submit. Now it takes me back to the login page wherein the user ID and password have to be entered. Please note that if you are an overseas candidate, then both the user ID and password is only sent on the phone number only. I mean, not the phone number, on the email address, because the phone number is STD and IST in these cases. So after you've read it, please close. It has taken me to my candidate dashboard wherein I'll have to complete all the other details in the application form. Here, I'll start by filling my personal details. Some details which have already been filled in the basic details form previously, that will be entered already. For example, my name has already been entered here. Enter your father's name and then enter your mother's name. If you have a spouse, you can enter the name of your spouse as well. However, this is not mandatory because the asterisk is not mentioned over here. Now the DOB has already been entered. Enter your gender, enter your nationality, enter your category, whether you belong to the general category or OBC or SC/ST. It will also ask you whether you are a candidate who belongs to the personal persons with disabilities category. So if you're not, click on no. Next, enter your address details. Make sure you're entering the correct one only. Enter the country name which you're living in. Enter your state name here, district, your city name, which is almost as same as the district name only, and your pin code. Next, an emergency mobile number is always asked in case of the mobile number which you have entered is not working in during some situation. Then the emergency mobile number can be used by IIM Ahmedabad to communicate details to you. You'll also have to tell the relationship with the candidate. However, it's not mandatory again. Next step is to upload the documents. Now the documents include photograph and your signature. However, these has to be entered according to the specifications only, otherwise it will not be accepted. Now click here to upload. Now it is asking me to upload my photograph here. These 8 points are very important. You should diligently read it and check whether your photograph is as per the specifications only. Here my document 1 has been accepted. Next, move on to the signature. So since this photo exceeds the file size, it has been rejected, and I'm entering it again. Only JPEG and JPG file will be accepted. So both my documents have been accepted now. I can close this pop up and click on save and continue. Now comes the chance of academic details. First of all, it will ask you to enter your class 10 details or whether you have done your SSC from somewhere. You have to enter those details over here. These are the maximum marks out of all the 5 subjects you have appeared in case of CBSC. And the total marks means that you have to enter how much you have received. And then the aggregate percentage has to be entered in the next button. Now, next is the HSC 12th class details. You can also enter your diploma details if you have done so. Discipline you will have to enter like the stream that you have done your HSC in. Again, the maximum marks have to be entered here, total marks and the aggregate percentage. You can also use a calculator to calculate your percentage, otherwise, it is also written on the mark sheet. Next, the bachelor degree details have to be entered. So, it is asking me whether I am right now in the final year of bachelor's degree, to which I will select no. You can also select yes if you have completed so. In that case, you'll have to enter all the details related to the bachelor's degree as well, such as the university name, the percentage you've received, and other such information. So, this is all about the professional and master's degree that the students are pursuing or want to pursue. Now save and continue. Now this says if you have not completed any bachelor or professional degree, then you're not eligible to apply for CAT 2020 examination. So click on yes and enter total duration. Enter the university name, name of your college, degree name, the discipline in which you have done your degree. I mean BA in English economics or any other kind of professional degree that you have done. You have to enter it over here. Here the commencement of the degree has to be entered, and here the completion of the degree date has to be entered. So now that all the details have been entered, I can move on to the next step, which is the work experience details. Sometimes due to internet error or some kind of errors like this, the page gets stuck. In this case, you can log in with your user ID again and just log in with your password. It will take you to the page where you have left last time. No details will be deleted. Here, enter your captcha again and log in. So now that I've logged in, my candidate dashboard has been opened again. Here all the details are mentioned which I have already entered. Everything is there. So now I'll go to the application form. Since my details have already been entered, it will take uh, 2-3 seconds for the domain to read it and to show it on the screen. So these have been entered. Academic details also have been entered. Now I'll move on to the work details. Work details means that if the candidate has worked somewhere before applying, they can choose it over here. You have to enter the industry type where you've given your work experience. It can also be a 6 months or 1 year experience. Also internship is also acceptable in this case. So I've entered one work experience over here. Next is filling the program name which I am interested in. You can select any number of programs, and but you'll have also have to select the interview city wherein you will be called after the CAT exam for the interview session. And please note that the list of interview cities are always tentative. Candidates' preference will be used for holding the interview, but the last and final decision is of IIM Ahmedabad only. So I will choose IIM Ahmedabad PGP, and the second option along with the cities wherein I want to appear for interview in. You cannot select one city twice. So select four different options. Click on save and continue again. Your data has been saved successfully. There is no need to worry if your computer or your internet keeps on sucking like this. You can always enter your user ID and password again. Your data is always safe. Click on login. Now again it brings me to the home page where I started it all again. Click on go to application form. It will take 2-3 minutes for the IIM Ahmedabad domain to read all your details and show you the saved ones. Now the last two of my options are left in the application form. I have filled the programs, I have filled the test city. Now, test city is wherein you will be called for giving the CAT examination. You can hold 6 test cities as per your preference. They cannot be same, so you'll have to use 6 different cities. Click on save and continue. Now comes the last and final option wherein you'll have to pay the application form fee for CAT. Here in the name of the candidate and application registration fee has been shown, which is 2200 for the unreserved category. They also show the payment details and transaction charges in case of different banks and different cards which the candidates use. Here you'll have to enter the payment mode. Click on pay you or bill desk, whichever you are using. Click on the captcha again and read the declaration form and click on agree. This will redirect you to the payment gateway wherein you'll have to enter your card details. You can choose any of the different cards of different banks. You can also choose the net banking option or UPI option. I will choose the debit card option. Here enter your card name, the CVV, the expiry date, the name on card, and click on I am not a robot. When you click on proceed, the payment will be debited from your account and the SMS will be sent on your active mobile number from whichever mobile number the card is associated with. Uh, then the receipt will be shown on the page will you have which you have to save for future references. After this, the CAT application form is submitted successfully. Thank you guys for watching this video.